WiSo at NYC is a study abroad program organized by the WiSo Faculty that takes you to one of the world's most vibrant metropolitan cities for the summer, New York City. Going abroad with WiSo at NYC is an entirely different experience than an individual term abroad. So to learn more about it, you will now hear from two previous participants.
I think what I liked most about the classes was the hands-on experience. If you are visiting a German university, it's like this academic style. There is a professor in front teaching and it's all very theoretical, and these are basic concepts that you need to understand in order to pursue your degree. And that's all well and good, but in New York the program is much more practical. You visit companies, you do case studies, you negotiate with each other. The professors have experience from the economy and from businesses, and that's very different, and I like that most about the program.
Yeah, I would say next to the courses worthwhile about the program is you have many opportunities to get to know New Yorkers and also in a professional background. Because normally if you do a study abroad program, you get to know other fellow students, but it's hard to get to know people who work there, and here you have the opportunity to get to know people who work in different branches, and also do sightseeing together with your class. You also do sightseeing together. You can do it alone. You have many opportunities to explore the city and explore the people there.
The program consists of a master's and a bachelor's cohort, and each cohort has about 20 people in it. So we were, for example, 24 bachelors in 2022. Definitely, from my own experience, can say I didn't have the best GPA, but you also get rated in your application on your application letter and your motivational letter, which is really important, and also your other CV components. So if you did internships or if you have engagements that you did before, so definitely you should try to apply even with low GPA.
I would say on average we would spend around 6 to 8K. This is of course a lot of money, but New York is an expensive city to live in. But you can also save money by living together. A lot of students were looking for an apartment together and shared an apartment, so you also get to know your other students better, and it's an amazing experience, so I think it's worthwhile because you will spend a lot of time in the city.
Yes, definitely. So the courses are demanding, of course, but if you plan ahead, you definitely have enough time to explore the city. You're there for over a month, definitely, so you have a lot of opportunities to explore. For me, a few of my highlights were to attend a couple of Broadway shows. That was really great. I normally never go to theater in Germany, but in New York you kind of have to, and I started loving it. You will have time to explore interesting areas of New York. I loved Hudson Yards, which is the business district. It was really amazing to see how tall buildings can get. And there is enough time to explore the city. Maybe you should arrive a few days earlier or depart a few days later, depending on your preferences, and then you will see every museum you want to see. It's really hard to choose what I liked most about the program. For me, it was a holistic, really great experience, so it's hard to pick one thing that I liked most. I will have to say it was the city, if I'm put on the spot, because I really wanted to experience living in New York before going there. And that succeeded for me. I love the city. I really want to move there someday. So I love the city the most. And I would recommend the program to people who are really keen on living in New York, which is basically what you're doing. It's an academic program which is a little bit challenging, and you will have the opportunity to network a lot and sightsee in New York. All that's true, but essentially what you're doing is you're living there on time. So anyone who's interested in experiencing the US and getting to know people in the US and in New York, or who wants to know more about the work culture and the academic culture in New York, all these people I would recommend to apply.
Yes, I'm still benefiting from the program. We met many great people there, and we had a reunion at our place last month, so met up with other people where we studied with in New York. And on the other hand, we had the negotiation course, and where we learned to negotiate our salaries. So if I'm going to start full-time soon, I'm probably going to use it to hopefully negotiate a higher salary when I would get otherwise.